Hello, Potato. Continue on with our nearly all Lego December. Today, we're going to have ourselves a little visit from Father Christmas himself with Kit 10293, Santa's Visit. It's the 2021 addition to the Winter Village collection. It's for ages 18 and above. It's 1,445 pieces, so hardly the biggest thing we've built, but a pretty good-sized kit. I think it was like 120, came out like beginning of October. And the weird thing on it, of course, it's in the black box to denote that it is in fact an adult Lego kit. It's not for the kids, also 18 and above. But also, I've never noticed this before. Maybe it's been there, I just haven't noticed it. But one to two players? Is this meant to be like a team building exercise? It's a team building, not team building. So, not building teams, but building in teams. And I guess that could be like a cute couples activity or something. I don't know. But I think this kit's supposed to have the ability to drop Santa down the chimney and have him appear inside the house. Not that that really matters because it's just going to be displayed and I'm not going to play with it. But I mean, it looks like it's a pretty cute set. It looks like, I wonder how it's going to sit because it's kind of at a weird, looks like at a weird angle. So it's going to probably look a little weird in town with all the other buildings kind of being at right angles and this being by necessity at a slightly different angle because of the front of the house. But you can see we have a whole little family here. We have a little bedroom loft up there. We got the dining room table. We got the fireplace with the stockings hung by the chimney with care. And as is always the case in these holiday sets, we do have a light piece. Usually they're either in the fireplace or they like to light up the windows. This time it's a little different. It's going to light the tree up itself. I'm going to be interested to see how that works. Just because I haven't seen them do that before. Also, there'll be like a little solar system model up here in the bedroom. That's going to be cute too. These holiday sets always have a lot of cute little detail in them. And frankly, after the last few years of things like the gingerbread house and the elf clubhouse, which is really more of an elf bunkhouse. It has beds in it. It wasn't like a clubhouse. They lived there. And the beds were even built to knock them out of it when it's time to go to work. It's frankly very poor working conditions and the elves should unionize. But this, it's nice to see a return to the town instead of these fantasy sets. I've never been a huge fan of the fantasy sets. The North Pole set, the gingerbread house, the elf clubhouse, just because they don't really fit into a village in the way this is going to. So at 1,400 pieces, I'm not really sure if this is going to be a multi-video build or not. Because I kind of feel like we're on the border there. I kind of feel like this can go up in two parts. I mean, it's going to go up on the same day no matter what. But I kind of feel like it should be in two parts. Oh, that's interesting. It's a thumb punch box. I was looking for tape to cut, but it's a thumb punch box. That's kind of unusual for a set this big. All right, let's see if we can get everything out of it. We got bag 7, bag 2. I'm thinking we'll probably do 2 videos here. Bag 4, maybe like 1 through 4 and 5 through 8, assuming 8's the last one there because there's bag 8. Here's our book. We've got stickers. My favorite. Bag 5. Oh, there's more. Come on, everybody out. 9 bags. Anything else in here? Lou. No, think it's empty. So let's put it back there. Bag 3, bag 6, bag 1, and bag 9. No, it's 2 bag 6s. Okay. Or no, that's bag 9 because there's the little period there, and it's all right set up this way. So it's 9 bags. Oh, let's do 1 through 5 in this video, and then we'll do 6 through 9 in the second half, just because then it'll give me more time at the end to look at what we've built. I'm sure this sounds marvelous with me clanking stuff around. Take a look at our book. Well, unlike that Disney castle we did back in October, this does have a QR code on it, so that's nice. Also has stickers, which is less nice. Get that off to the side. This looks like we have a Santa letter, a family portrait, a clock set at, what, 10 to midnight? Or 10 to noon, I suppose? I guess 10 to midnight as Santa's coming, right? And a picture of a Lego rocket ship flying through space. We have 2 books. We have a little book which is similarly for the little things out front, which are probably going to be like bags 1 and 2, or maybe just bag 1. And then the bigger book for the house, which I'm assuming this QR code is for all of it. We have words from the design team. You can pause. You can pause and read that if you want to. I am not going to this time. Oh, I suppose I will read this part though. Ho, 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 it's Santa's big night and the family living in this cozy little house is getting ready for his arrival. Cards have been collected from the mailbox, the table has been set, gifts have been wrapped, the cookies and milk have been put out for the holly jolly gentleman. All he needs to do is drop down the chimney and share a little bit of Christmas cheer. Oh, that's cute. Also, yeah, it looks like just bag 1 is going to be the outside stuff and everything else is in here. So yeah, it looks like 5 is a good breaking point because that's where they've kind of broken it down in the instructions. So we'll do that. Huh? Oh, I guess she's in bag 2. Okay. All right, so let's start with our little booklet here and bag 1 and build ourselves a little tree and a little front fence thingy. All right, nothing to do but to get into the fast forwarding. So let's take you there now. So I think we'll call part 1 here. That's bags 1 through 5 completed. We've completed our front walkway fence here. Kind of neat, little like a pearlescent texture on the lantern there, which is kind of nice. And we have mom and dad. I assume it's supposed to be mom and dad anyways. I mean, they do appear to be the couple in the portrait here with the child. So either the mom and dad, or perhaps they've just abducted this child and had him for a long time. Well, her. I guess it's supposed to be a her, isn't it? We have a little mailbox up here. It's very cute. And then we have our tree, which this is interesting because it's not fastened together. This all comes apart so that the light functions. I do like how they have put enough clear pieces in there to make the light actually shine through the whole tree. I mean, not super, super bright, but I mean, you don't want it to be too bright, otherwise it'll burn out that battery, and I don't think you can replace that. And then, of course, under the tree, we have toys. We have a little rocket ship, we have some packages, we have a trumpet, which I don't think I've seen a piece put together like that for a trumpet. It's a very large trumpet. It's a heck of a horn. I mean, it's from his feet up to his neck. That is a large horn. We have a little playhouse with a car and a tree and some more packages. And then inside the house, we have, of course, basically the first floor built. Basically. We have our chimney, we have our fireplace. So you can see here in the fireplace that the flames can drop down. So I guess Santa can fly through them. We have our mantle clock. We have our family portrait. We have our kitchen with a little stand mixer. And behind the chair there, I don't know if I can get, there we go, a little purple piece, that is a package hidden behind the chair. So I guess this is just a thing they're doing in the instruction books now for these bigger sets, because the Haunted House set had them too, which is little notes. So about that package it says, gifts are hidden around the house in a nod to all those parents who have had to go to the extra mile to hide gifts from curious children. To be fair, that is not super well hidden. Any reasonable child should be able to see that. And there's another note in here, a few more pages on where we did the kitchen. Here we go. And it's referring to those little loaf-shaped pieces there. Part 49307 is sometimes unofficially called the Bread Loaf by LEGO designers. Here it's actually used to create a loaf of bread. Isn't that interesting? Well, they thought it was, and I thought it was interesting enough to tell you. So we'll say yes, that's interesting. Also on the first floor here we do have a little sitting area by the fire. I do feel like I skipped some steps because I have these pieces. I have 2 of them. I don't know what they go to. Hopefully before I put together the rest of this, I will figure out what they were. Because yeah, I don't see anything in here that that indicate those should be used. So that's weird. I mean, unless was Mom supposed to be holding one? Is that what I missed? Is Mom supposed to be holding one of those cups? Come all the way back to the beginning here. Look, that's what it is. It's like literally the first thing. Mom is supposed to be holding one of these cups. So let's fix that. There. Now I don't have pieces that I don't know what they're for. You go back there. All right. So here we have our kitchen. Got a loaf of bread. We have a little stand mixer, which is really cute. We have our fireplace, and yeah, you can see the chimney is actually hollow on this one, which is a first for any of these kits. There's our underside. Take a look at that for some reason. We have our stockings. I don't know how carefully I hung them by the chimney, but they are hung there. We have some logs for the fireplace. We have another new thing, for me at least, is the way they've done this piece on the door. It's actually going through the window. So it's not on there like secure. It's on. It's not going to fall off or anything. But it's not like stuck onto bricks. It's just kind of stuck through the window, which I think is interesting. And then we have some like werewolf / Wolverine claws done green to be our like pine boughs. We've got some cherries as holly berries. We've got our windows. It's all very nice so far. And yeah, it's gonna wrap up the first part. So in a minute, you'll see the box for the second part pop up on the front of the window there. And we'll go on to that. But I hope you found this first part all interesting and entertaining. If you did, give the video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I thank you for watching. and I'll see you in the next video.